Hello everybody, welcome back to the course on computer integrated manufacturing. We had been discussing the CAD and CAM in the last few weeks. We had discussed geometric modeling, computer graphics, then we have discussed about CNC machines. In this week, we are discussing about the CAD and CAM softwares and demonstrations. This lecture is specifically about the CAM softwares, computer aided manufacturing softwares. There are certain CAM softwares available in the market. I have just picked a handful of them and try to tell you what is the difference, what are the general softwares very prominently used in the market. So, first of all, what is a CAM software? Think of a CAM software as a slicer software, as it is said. It is the last step in the design process where you prepare the drawing for machining or production of a machine. So, what happens, this may be a milling machine or maybe a 3D printer or so, the CAM software actually brings your data into life. That is an interaction between the model, that is CAD model that you have, and the machine that is there. So, it is very important thing to consider or to pick the right software. Like suppose it all depends which software to use, that I will discuss at the end of this presentation. So, due to complex parts achievable with subtractive manufacturing, dedicated CAM softwares tools have been developed. There are different kinds of CAD softwares, accordingly there are certain CAM softwares which fit well on them. So, CAM software create precision complex parts with advanced CNC programming. They solve complex problems with dedicated CNC strategies sometime, then they maximize CNC machine efficiency and part quality, like automatically avoiding collisions, then simulating and verifying and optimizing the motion of CNC machines and industrial robots, improving productivity with light outs machining, minimizing the need of manual polishing and so on. There are so many advantages because of these different kinds of CAM softwares are there. So, they actually make the process more efficient, precise, and will save you time and money. Now, which CAM software to use, that we will discuss. So, these are a few popular CAM softwares: CAMWorks, CATIA, Fusion 360, Mastercam, PowerMill, Siemens NX CAM and SolidCAM. Let us try to see the features of these one by one. CAMWorks. This software type is plug-in. Now, there are three major types: plug-in, standalone and built-in. What is the difference? Standalone software is a separate software that you procure separately than any of the CAD softwares or any of the machines. That is completely standalone software, like PowerMill software that has been a standalone software when it was with SolidCAM. Now, the PowerMill is taken over by Autodesk. It has become a plug-in now. And what is built-in? Built-in, suppose you purchase CATIA. With CATIA, you get the CATIA software as well, CATIA CAM software as well. That is built in the CAD software as well, built-in module in the CAD software as well. So, again, built-in, plug-in and standalone, there are three types of the softwares. So, this software is actually plug-in. The operating system is Microsoft Windows and the certain file formats that it supports. These file formats, the major of them, DXF, then STP, STEP, STL, these are the major file forms, those are used. Just DVF, DWS is also majorly used. So, there are certain software, this is the interface of this software. SolidWorks drawings are very capable to be worked upon. It is, I can say it has an interface with SolidWorks that helps it to be very highly used in the market. See here in the interface, SolidWorks is there. So, CAMWorks is one of the own modules of the SolidWorks. It is available for SolidWorks and Solid Edge, and it harnesses the same geometry to generate tool paths. This ensures that the part that you machine is the same part that you modeled. So, another merit of this software, if we say it is an integrated CAM software, is that it changes to the design that are automatically translated to the tool paths. that any changes that is made to the design, automatically tool paths gets changed. This saves you time and money to pass to generate a new NC code. So CAMWorks supports automatically feature recognition, a time saving tool that enables scanning, identifying, and by itself creating machinable features from your design. So it can support up to 5 axes of simultaneous machining, then making the CAM. So this makes this CAM software perfect fit for a wide variety of applications. Virtual machine is also there in this software. That is a simulation tool that allows you to check the problems like the collisions that might occur, or to verify whether the G code is written correctly or not. The similar one of the software is CATIA. CATIA is a built-in software operating system Microsoft Windows. It supports these many formats, right? IGS is major format that is used. This is the interface, major interface of this software. This CATIA, the full form for the CATIA, if we say it is computer aided 3-dimensional interactive application. This was basically designed for automotive, shipbuilding, industrial equipment and architecture. So this is also a multi-platform application that covers all the major fields of the manufacturing, such as 3D CAD software, then computer aided engineering, software suite, and highly advanced CAM. So CATIA supports high speed machining operations. It also supports up to 5 axes of the machining and spiral milling, then Z level milling. So many different kinds of machinings are there that can be taken care by this software. The CATIA is the way to go. Actually, it is developing so fast. So CATIA is a very important software. CATIA is very suggestible software if we are looking for an industrial manufacturing processes. Now next is Fusion 360. Like SolidWorks works upon the parts, Fusion 360 works upon the assemblies majorly. So Fusion 360 is a assembly or a integrated based system. This is a built-in CAM that is there in Fusion 360. So it works with Microsoft Windows as well as Mac. So certain formats are there that it supports. So it includes comprehensive CAM software tools, integration of CAM into advanced CAD program, effectively increases overall productivity. So unlike other professional solid body 3D modeling software, Fusion 360 is very strong in usability. It covers the whole process of planning, testing, and executing a 3D design. It has powerful parametric tools and analytic mesh tools that are well suited to the most challenges in the industrial design. So also it is able to simulate both the construction of the components designed as well as the stresses that these components would face once they are put into use. So one of the very broadly used software is Mastercam. This is both standalone and plug-in. Operating system is Microsoft Windows. There are so many platforms, so many file extensions that it supports. So Mastercam is majorly known for its nesting. It can, however, do 3D milling, nesting, engraving, and all these things up to 5 axes of machining. So nesting creates efficient interlocking parts that assure optimal material usage for the high possible yields. Its feature based machining evaluates a part's feature and automatically designs an effective machining strategy. So this is also a standalone and a CAD CAM software. The CAM portion is also available as an integrated CAM solution. There are so many applications are there for this software. Next is PowerMill. PowerMill is software for which we will also see the demonstration in the laboratory demonstration session in the next lecture. The PowerMill that we have in the laboratory is Dell CAM PowerMill, that is the previous version of the CAM PowerMill. Now that was a standalone software that we have here in the laboratory. Now the PowerMill is a plug-in software. It is written old version is standalone and the new version is plug-in when it is purchased by Autodesk. It works with Microsoft Windows and these are the platforms that it supports. So Autodesk being the leader in the industry, though there are specific applications for which different kinds of software had been developed, but yes, AutoCAD was the one of the beginning softwares. So Autodesk is still taking care of so many things nowadays as well. So PowerMill is one of the biggest software or one of the most used softwares in the history, I would say, and that is now taken by Autodesk. So, this CAM software also features a large library of post-processing procedure for the most popular machines. It checks the motions of your tools in the detailed simulation to ensure that your equipment will not be damaged. This we will see when we will see the software demonstration in the next lecture. In addition, PowerMill also brings comprehensive analytical tools to the table that allow, for instance, to identify unmachined stock that is not machined properly. So, one of the inignorable feature of the PowerMill is that this CAM software is native import of the third party file formats like Siemens NX CAM or CATIA. It preserves the association with these softwares as well. So, this means that you can change your design in one of these programs and the PowerMill will then update the tool paths accordingly. So, as I just mentioned, Siemens NX software, this is a plug-in software. It works in all the majorly available operating systems like Windows, Mac and Linux. Siemens go way beyond just being a CAM software. We will also discuss about the Siemens plant layout software. Siemens has actually, we will discuss about Siemens PLM. Siemens PLMs includes everything. Siemens what is PLM? Product Lifecycle Management. Siemens PLM software includes the design, then manufacturing, that is CAD, CAM. Then for manufacture, after the manufacturing is set, manufacturing when I am saying here, it is just about the machining. It takes care of the machining or 3D manufacturing or subtractive manufacturing, what we say additive or subtractive. Then it takes care about the layout for the manufacturing unit as well, factory. Then it takes care about the ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. So, all these modules are taken care by Siemens. So, being a part of the biggest version or the biggest or very big system, or we better call it system of systems, Siemens NX CAM becomes a icon. Siemens NX CAM can be used to set up and to control entire manufacturing cycles for milling or turning machines. For example, it provides a solution for automatic stamping dies and incorporates numerous industry best practices for automating the design, undersizing, validation and documentation of electrodes. So many things can happen. Some of the people who use these softwares, they claim that its feature based machining can dramatically reduce the programming time. So, this software can attain this by automatically recognizing and programming machining feature types. So, there are so many things. It can virtually simulate the physical step of the process. This can allow you to discover physical conflicts between machine limits and collisions with the fixture like other softwares. So, there are so many things this software can do. Also, it can discover the areas that are either underutilized or overutilized, under machined or over machined. These many things it can do. I will discuss during the plant simulation demonstration when we will discuss about the plant layout and computers in plant layout and smart manufacturing. We will discuss how the utilization factor is also discussed, also taken care by Siemens. Siemens, I would say that is not Siemens CAM, that is Siemens plant simulation. So, that also we will discuss. Now, the last software that I have picked to discuss here is SolidCAM. SolidCAM also comes in standalone and plugin types. The operating system is Windows. It supports the normally used formats. These what I have underlined. So, this is the interface for this software SolidCAM. This integrates directly into SolidWorks and Inventor as well. Inventor is also one of the CAM softwares. Inventor and SolidWorks. So, this does not mean that you can just program tooling paths from the comfort of the CAD software, but it is also advantageous in that all tooth paths retain associated with the original CAD design. So, in a simple word I could say any changes made to the CAD file will instantly be reflected in the updated tool paths. This again save your time and money. So, taking out the guesswork in milling, turning and other processes by using patented technology wizard. So, this software also helps to automatically fine tune your feeds, speeds, depth of cut, width of cuts and so on, all the cutting parameters. So, this CAM software also by itself recognizes the distinct geometrical features of your design and assigns tool paths accordingly. So, this eliminates the need of the time consuming manual geometry definition. The tool paths with this CAM software rely on advanced and patented morphing spiral that gradually conforms to the geometry of the feature being machined rather than old fashioned simple spiral tool paths. So, these are the major advantages. Now, which software to use? This is an important factor. See, I might be more comfortable with SolidWorks. My students are there who are more comfortable with CATIA. There are people who are working with Fusion 360. It all depends which software do you use, which CAD software are you using. Accordingly, the CAM software will be more comfortable for you to use. This is one of the factors. It depends upon the requirements of the designs and the CAD software being used. There are three basic kinds of CAM software. So, this is again this repeating, this is built-in, standalone and plugins. Three basic kinds of CAM software are there, but which software do you use? So, if it is a built-in software, then it is certain that you will be definitely be more comfortable with the software that is integrated within your CAD suites. So, if it is a plugin, then also it is comfortable in that. Now comes the part when the software is standalone. The standalone softwares are dedicated CAM softwares. They are capable of powerful CAM operations that allow creating complex geometries like free-form geometries. But one of the flip sides is that the associativity is lost when the native of the CAD software cannot be imported. So, it is important that your CAM software and your CAD program support the same file formats, like for instance, if you pick IGS, STEP, STL, whatever you pick out of them, it should support them. Then these are more important. So, which software to use all depends upon your choice, also depends upon the software that is available there. So, it is the expensive, yes, the cost of one of the factors when we pick the software. Sometimes some machines are there, they come with the software, those are provided by the manufacturers itself, that the manufacturer provides this much discount, suppose 50% discount on PowerMill is provided by a few manufacturers as well. So, there are certain factors those matter. So, this was a short lecture on the CAM softwares. We will meet in the next lecture and we will see how the PowerMill CAM software works. Thank you.